Let me connect with y'all through this message right quick. You know what I'm saying? We need spiritual education. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about we need spiritual education, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to keep it real with you, bruh. Hey, bruh. For those who are my real supporters, bro, they know I've been talking about doing this message for a while now. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying, man, I gotta do a message about we need spiritual education, man. I've been talking about that in my other messages. I was like, man, I keep pushing this message off, but I need to do a message about we need spiritual education, man. Well, here it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Here it is, man. We do need spiritual education, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. We're living in a world, bro, whereas people, majority of people is just lost in a lot of areas, bro, of life. Just imagine this, bro. Even, bro, in school, bro, like these worldly schools, bro, they weren't teaching us spiritual stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? In school, they was teaching us X plus Y equals Z squared. You know what I'm saying? They weren't teaching us no real spiritual stuff for real. But what we really do need, bro, is spiritual education, bro. We need I'm gonna be real with you, bro. We need people who could really like teach spiritually, bro. Like we need people who could make it fun, bro, to learn about spirituality of God, bro. We need like some great speakers for God who know how to break it down and teach people about the spiritual things of God, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need people who could break it down and really teach about the spiritual things of God for real and really break it down. And we need that spiritual education because you got to understand, spiritual education is going to save these women out here from getting with the wrong man. Spiritual education is what's going to save these men out here from getting with the wrong women. Know what I'm saying? I'm telling you what I'm knowing, bro. Spiritual education is what's going to help people discernment get stronger. Spiritual education is what's going to help people hear God's voice. People don't even know how to hear God's voice. All that stuff is a part of spiritual education, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Spiritual education is what's going to help people make better choices with their life. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual education is what's going to help people prioritize their spiritual life and not only focus on their physical life, to whereas they could also begin to focus on their spiritual life. All that stuff is spiritual education, man. We need that, bro. We need like some great teachers, some people who know how to teach, like, you know what I'm saying? Great speakers, teachers. You know what I'm saying? We need them, bro. We need some people who gonna really teach it for real. That spiritual education for real. You know what I'm saying? We need some speakers, bro, for God, bro, that's gonna break this stuff down, bro. That gonna really make spiritual topics fun, bro. I'm one of them. I'm one of the people who God is using to push out spiritual education. Literally, my whole ministry, I'm pushing out nothing but spiritual education. That's how people is getting reached. And people, bro, the messages that I'm doing is spiritual education and it's having like an impact on people, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting you know what it is, man. These people out here, man. Man, these people lost, man. People in the world is lost, man. I'm keeping it real with you. People are lost. People need spiritual education for real. People know about worldly education, but they don't even know about that spiritual education, though. You know what I'm saying? They don't know about that spiritual education, though. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Tiario as well, man. Because, bro, Tiario, bro, he's the GOAT, bro. When it comes to that spiritual education, he going to put you on to what's going on, bro. About everything, bro. About the walk with God. He going to tell you about, you know what I'm saying, how to get closer to God, build your relationship with God, fasting, praying, baptism. Everything, bro. Like, I'm telling you everything, bro. Bro, he done did messages and topics about everything, bruh. Literally anything you could think about in the walk with God and in spirituality, he done talked about it already, man. Topics about exposing the devil. We gotta study the devil in order to defeat him. In order to defeat the devil, we gotta study him. He already did topics about that, man. Telling you, bro, he's the best speaker of all time. Best truth speaker ever, bro. For Jesus, man. But I'm just doing my part, man. I'm telling you, I'm doing my part, bro. But man, we need that spiritual education, bro. We need people who's gonna make it fun, bro, to really learn about the things of God, bro, like on that deep level, bro. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be one person or two people or three people, man. We need more, bro. We need way more, bro. Way more, bro. Cause like, bro, you gotta understand. There's so many people spreading lies. The devil's people is spreading lies. You got so many people spreading lies for the devil. But when it comes to people speaking the truth for God, it's very few. Many people for the devil is speaking lies. The devil got a lot of spiritual deceptive teachers. The devil got nothing but speakers and teachers leading souls to hell. But when it comes to God's kingdom and the people who really speaking up for God, very few, bro. We need that spiritual education. That woman would have never married the wrong man had she had that spiritual education. Know what I'm saying? That man would have never ended up on child support with the wrong woman had he had spiritual education. You know what I'm saying? That man would have never made the wrong decision had he had spiritual education. Somebody would have not caught no STD had they known the spiritual education. You get what I'm saying? That's what we need, bro. People are lost. People is not smart, bro. People is not smart, bro, spiritually, bro. They need that spiritual education. You know what I'm saying? These schools then failed us. The school system then told us stuff that a lot of this stuff don't even matter, bro. You know what I'm saying? We done spent all these years in school learning about a bunch of nothing. They could have been putting us on how to hear God's voice. They could have been putting us on in teaching about hell. They could have been putting us on in teaching about God and heaven and the angels and how the devil operates and the tricks and the schemes of the devil and how to get closer to God. And man, these schools done failed us, man. They ain't even teaching all this stuff for real, man. All the high schools and all this stuff they would have been through, man. They ain't even teaching all this stuff, man. These people are teaching that worldly stuff, man. They ain't even teaching that spiritual education. That spiritual education, man, it comes straight from above, man. It comes straight from God, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's what we need, bro. People would not be moving reckless out here had they had spiritual education. People would not be ending up in the situations that they ended up in had they had spiritual education. Literally, that's the solution to a lot of things that are going on down here, bro. Spiritual education. Literally, why did people make this mistake and mess up here? Spiritual education. They lack spiritual education. I'm telling you, bro, we need more truth speakers for God, bro, so they could put out that spiritual education, bro. We need more truth speakers for God so they could put out that spiritual education. Know what I'm saying? I know for a fact, bro, that the messages that I be doing is helping the people, man. In some type of way, it's helping the people, man. Know what I'm saying? I know the work that I'm doing for God in my ministry, I know it's impacting people. I know it's helping people. I know people is learning from the stuff that I'm putting out there. Know what I'm saying? Now, some people is going to let you know that they learning and it's helping them and it's impacting them. Some people ain't even going to let you know that it's impacting them and it's helping them. Nonetheless, it's making an impact. You know what I'm saying? But hey, bro, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace.